Hi, how's everyone doing? Today we're going to have a look at another grade 2 piece from the Trinity Rock and Pop syllabus, and it's Under the Bridge by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. And now this is a simplified version of the original, but the original is well worth a listen to. The drums on it are fantastic, especially at the end. It gets really interesting, it's really good. In this piece you need a cross stick. Now I've only got this electric kit here, so I can hit the rim of my snare drum and it'll give me a cross stick sort of sound. Obviously what you need to do on a real drum is have your stick held kind of normally, and then you're going to get these fingers spread out onto the skin of the drum, which you can just about see there, and then you lift up and hit the edge whilst keeping this end of the stick on the skin. Now on an electric kit I can't show you very well, I have to do it slightly differently and just play like that. You will see some people doing it the other way around, holding the stick backwards. This all comes from the sort of traditional grip, holding your stick like that so that you can go down and play it nice and easily. If you're playing with a matched grip, like most of us are doing, you don't need to worry about playing it the other way around. Okay, you just hold your stick normally and then get it down to the snare drum like that. Okay, so slightly annoying that I can't show you perfectly here how to do it, but you get the idea. Okay, and we start the piece with a kind of 4 snares per bar, kind of 8-beat groove. And then the verse is basically an 8-beat with no bass drums. So you're going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and pretty easy, fairly straightforward. You've got one little bar here, bar number 19 on the 3rd line down of the first page, which you need to count. The count is going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. But I often count it like this. I count a couple of snares at the start, always with the 8 hi-hats going through. So you're going snare and snare, and then you've got a little right, left, right, and it might help you to count snare and snare, right, left, right, and snare and snare and snare, right, left, right, and snare and. Or if you prefer, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. But it's one of the tricky bits, getting that in between, the left hand in between the hi-hats. Then I think the hardest bit of the piece is this next bit, where the lyrical cue is I don't ever want to feel. It's bar 21. Your hands are still keeping the same, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, but you've got the bass drum involved. And the bass drum comes in slightly different places across the 2 bars. So let me play it for you. It's going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And I think that's the most tricky bit. The coordination involved there is a little bit odd. You're going to need to practice that a little bit to get that good. Then the second page looks like it's going to be really complicated, but actually it's not. It's fairly straightforward. You're over to the right cymbal. You've got a nice little 2-bar pattern at the beginning, which is kind of a theme in the grade 2 pieces. It's an 8-beat, but with nice bass drum patterns. So the first 2 bars are going. And then from then on, you've got a very similar pattern. You've basically got little fills that always come in on beat 3 of the bar. So if I take it from bar 33, right, you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and it all coming in on the beat 3. So when we get to that bit, I will give you a count of each time we get to a bar with a fill on it. I will count 1, 2, fill, whatever the fill may be. I'll count the little 1, 2, so you know where to bring that fill in. Okay, so let's try and play along with the track. Let's see how we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sometimes I feel like I don't have a partner. Sometimes I feel like my only friend is the city I live in, the city of angels. Lonely as I am, together
8, 2, 3, 4.
Drive on her streets 'cause she's my companion. I walk through her hills 'cause she knows who I am. She sees my good deeds and she kisses me windy. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love.